I have a lot of piercings as well that came from like a place of insecurity. But it's like not that bad, I guess. It's making yourself prettier and I guess conventionally attractive.
Who am I? Truly, when I'm by myself, uninfluenced by my job, friends, or the people around me. I feel like I'm constantly changing or putting on different masks, but I don't know who I really am underneath it all. Well, this is a pretty deep passage. I think it's interesting that the person doesn't know who they are underneath all the influences. I think it suggests that they're a person in a society full of a lot of pressure, because I think beneath for all of us there's always someone that we really are. So I guess I would be, if this was my friend, I'd be a little bit concerned in the sense that I would want them to feel comfortable and themselves first, and then who they want to be probably second. I think you have to be most comfortable in your own skin. I don't relate to this because I think I've always tried to be myself first, and I've always wanted to have people either accept or reject that directly. I think it's super important to be myself. So I know I have a lot of quirks and a lot of intricacies that are unique to me, but I think it's important for me to find friends, family, and a partner that accepts me for who I am. So I've always felt very strongly about that.
What would you change in your identity? Are there aspects of yourself that you'd want to change permanently? I think identity-wise, I wouldn't really change that much. I feel like I've done a lot of experimenting already. I mean, there are stuff that I can change right now. Like, this hair is not real, it's permed. There's like dyed ends on it. So obviously, there are some issues that I am trying to change. I have a lot of piercings as well, and actually that came from like a place of insecurity about my big ears. But it's like not that bad, I guess, because it's making yourself prettier and I guess conventionally attractive and all that. I think in terms of like inner identity, I wouldn't really change much. I sound like this, I sound like a local, but I'm actually full Japanese. My dad and mom are both Japanese, but I was born and raised in Singapore. So like I have a very unique identity in terms of like personality, I guess, because I have like distinct cultures from two different parts of the world, right? I went to a local primary school, local secondary school, so like I know the Singapore education, but then at home I practice a lot of like the Japanese aspect of the culture. So in terms of that, I guess I wouldn't change much. Identity is a very big word. There's like, looks, how you present yourself, and all these different things. Right now, I'm also like doing teaching on the side as a job. So this is like my modest teaching outfits. I guess when I'm out and about with my friends, how I style myself will change as well. Yeah, a lot of different things. I guess I would also want to change my teeth. I was born without enamel, so it looks a bit weird, but it's fine. I'm trying to embrace it. I think y'all shouldn't really think about changing your identity too much unless it's like hindering your abilities to like make friends or make genuine human connections. I feel like in that aspect, if you want to better yourself as a person, I would say go ahead and like change. But other than that, I feel like what you are born with, you should love yourself for who you are and not really change much about it lah.
What do you think about being your authentic self? Do you think as of now you are being unapologetically you? If not, what would you change for the better to present yourself as authentic as you can? Based on my experience, when we are young, we want to be the best kids towards our parents. As we grow older, we want to be a best teenager. We go into working life, we want to be the best employee. As of now, I already be a dad, so I want to be the best dad. When life evolves, we keep on changing, so we cannot be the best for everything, but we can do our best for everything. My planning is, my current self, I'll try to be the best dad and the best son for my parents. You have to understand we are living in a very, very surreal surrounding. So whatever happens now, you need to be very cautious and understand which path to take and what kind of solution to solve on the current issue so that we can do the best out of it. So we have to be mentally prepared for everything.